Yeah. So not the first time, but every time it feels like first time because when you are on this stage, when you have this mic in front of you, when you have all the people staring and gazing at you, it always feels like the first time. So yeah, it's a beautiful and different feeling altogether. So yeah, what I'm gonna perform today. Yeah. So I have another confession to make. Recently, my Bumble account got blocked.
So sad.
Yeah, that was very sad. I lost a lot of matches. Suddenly, I felt like, how Om felt in Om Shanti Om when he sang that song, Jag Suna Suna La, I felt like that. Or when Jordan from Rockstar said, Nadan Parinde Ghar Aaja. Or when in Aadil Hai Mushkil, he said, Channa Meria. Or when in Masan, Vicky Kaushal said, ye dukh khatam kyun nahi hota. The point being, I love movies and I'm a big fan of movies, like especially Bollywood movies. You can watch French, Italian, they all taste like sort of pepper and olive oil, but the taste comes from that raw mustard which our country produces. So Bollywood movies talks about love a lot, and there are different kind of loves they talk about. But there's one special kind of love that no one talks about. It's a mystical kind of love that people think it works but never works out. It's called a long distance relationship. Anyone ever heard about it? Yeah. It's like a chewing gum, and in beginning it's very sweet. After that, yeah, you think how to end it out. So yeah, while coming here, I realized my phone's battery is down like always, and my poem's title is also 1% battery left. So yeah, about long distance relationship. You. So it goes like this. There are different stages of long distance relationship. First one is, you become a part of it, you start expressing, and the third and you realize it's not gonna last. This is the stage, now something's gonna happen, and suddenly next morning you wake up and you realize, you have to call yourself Saklonda, not because of choice, but because of what has happened yesterday. So yeah, this poem goes like this. In the synergy of days where neither you talked nor I called, in the synergy of days when there's no argument left, still we fought. In a desire, when the world is standstill, somehow I know we won't last. Soon there'll be trivial disagreements, you'll shout and I'll listen. No desire to respond, no intention to hurt. Nevertheless, soon we'll scar each other for a lifetime. You say that's how people are, we all change, and darling, that's not even a lie. Soon you'll say that's why I shouldn't have trusted, I shouldn't have opened up, I shouldn't have kissed, and I shouldn't have called you mine. Darling, I wish I could go back in time. Darling, I wish I could go back in time. Even if I could go back in time, I would have still lived all the emotions, all the tangled memories. I still would have slept with you on the other end of the call, hearing your yawns, feeling your breath, you asking me to cut the line, and I hoping that even if I insist, you won't. I would have still waited for your morning makeover look, skipping a beat over your chicken curry kurti, one jhumka at a time. Would have forever been your eternal sunshine or spotless mind, sealing memories. Darling, I would have lived in eternity only if I could go back in time. Yet, in all the possibilities and in all the permutations, there's always you and I. In all the possibilities and in all the permutations, there's always you and I. Yet, this is the moment, this is the crossroad, this is precisely the point where we part, this is where it rains, and one of us will say it's just a matter of time. This is the crossroad where we'll contemplate who's gonna leave whose hand. Yet, darling, remember we left holding hands long ago, in the synergy of days where neither you talked nor I called, in the synergy of days where there's no argument left, we still fought. So what has happened? In simpler terms, we have learned to be happy without each other. But on the coldest days, when I wanted to behold you, you were busy posting stories of these new friends who are suddenly your top priorities. When you mentioned you wanted to talk, I was angry on the issues I no longer remember. Remember how I even don't ask you how was your day nowadays. I just wonder why don't you ask me all that's been fading away. In simpler terms, we have learned to be happy without each other. what, why, where, how, who, they, what, it is, this, so, I wonder, I, we, don't you dare to I apologize. There are a lot of sentences I want to begin with these words, but darling, what's the point? There's just 1% battery left. Like always, good night, sweet dreams, take care. Calm is the place that has heard so many cries. Thank you everyone.